Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to this pregame show here on ASTV Productions for our coverage of this morning game, the final game of the CSSHL U17 Prep Showcase hosted by Mound Hockey Academy between the U17 Male Prep Buffaloes and the U17 Male Prep International Hockey Academy program. I'm going to be your play-by-play commentator for today's contest, Graham Forsyth. To my right, joined by color commentator Cody Wallen. To my left, joining us for the first time this weekend, Seth Rock. This pregame show is brought to you by Fabricland. Our apologies, we started off another broadcast today, but unfortunately you guys were unable to hear us, so we decided to kill the broadcast, and now we're starting up again. Of course, Seth, got to ask you this question. I know you're fired up to watch this game today. How are you feeling this morning?
Yeah, definitely feeling a lot better, really excited to watch these two teams play, and it should be a good game this morning.
Yeah, for sure. And Cody, we saw two fantastic games yesterday between the Buffaloes and Prairie Hockey Academy, where the Buffaloes forced it to the shootout and ended up winning the game in a shootout, 4-3. Of course, we saw Notre Dame take down IHA 2-1. But looking at this game today, two teams coming in hungry to, for IHA to get their first win of the weekend, and for Pilot Mound, hungry for the Buffaloes to get their second win in a row of this weekend.
Yeah, definitely. Like you said, just to kind of build off of that, Pilot Mound is going to be looking to build off of their momentum gained on defeating a fairly strong opponent in Prairie Hockey Academy yesterday, and IHA is going to be coming in playing a team that they're within reach in the standings, and I think they're going to have a lot of pep in their step today. Just it being two teams that are close in the standings, sometimes you get a little extra pep in your step for those games.
Yeah, these boys already look fired up. I can hear them out there screaming and yelling, so you can tell that they're ready for this game, and I'm expecting a fast start here. Great start. A guy already lost one of his skate blades on the ice, but, I think we'll be good here.
And always unfortunate when that happens. You never really see that here at this level of hockey, more in the NHL. Kind of unfortunate result for that player, but looks like the goaltender, number 35, Todd Hiscock, who got the start in yesterday's game that we watched, Cody, helping him out there, being a good teammate. But looking at it, Pilot Mound yesterday, Cody, the Buffaloes really came to life in that third period. Energy for the whole period, and after that goal, they really came to life, and really it was domination for them against Prairie Hockey Academy in that third period alone. But looking at the Buffaloes, what you feel they'll need to do to continue playing the way they did in yesterday's 4-3 shootout win?
Yeah, they'll need to continue on. They'll have to come out, like Seth said, and get a very quick start off to the beginning of this game. Like I said, these are two teams that are close in the standings, so quick start is going to be important for both teams.
Yeah, I'm expecting a similar thing to you, Cody. I know it's going to be a bloodbath here early on. Two teams that are going to be looking for a win. They're, like you said, they're close in the standings, so it's going to be a little bit chippier today, I think. Two teams that want to get the win on each other. They want to pull. They want to, create some space in the standings. So, you know what? This is going to be a fun game, and like I said, it's going to be a bloodbath. So I'm excited to call it with you guys.
I'm excited to see it as well. It's an early morning, but to be honest, everyone here in Manitoba got the time change. The clocks turned back an hour, so they should be feeling extra rested, these two teams. I had a chance to catch up with head coach of the International Hockey Academy U17 team, Jason Abramoff, before the game for this pregame show, but we're going to run that during the first intermission instead. And looking at IHA, just previewing something that he talked about. He doesn't only expect one player to be a big result of if this team wins today, but a collective group of players as well, a collection of players. Cody, Let's talk about one player that we really talked about with good praise yesterday, and number 45, Caden Big Plume, getting the only goal they scored against Notre Dame yesterday in that 2-1 loss. What would you expect out of Caden in this game, knowing that his team is hungry, looking for their first win of the weekend here?
Yeah, definitely. He is a leader on this team. I know you did say the coach of Jason Abramoff said that they're for them it's going to be by committee, the scoring and all the offense, but a lot of it I think is going to come from Caden Big Plume nonetheless.
Yeah, no doubt. And Seth, we had a chance to talk about it on your Inside Scoop, Seth's Inside Scoop, on Thursday's edition of Coffee with Graham this past Thursday night. We talked about Caden Big Plume, from, what you're expecting about him coming into this weekend, getting to see him for the first time in action in person here for yourself today. What do you expect out of the player who wears number 45 for them, Caden Big Plume?
Yeah, I'm expecting him to be the leader offensively, to bring that run-and-gun offense into the zone. They're going to be looking at him a lot to generate opportunities, whether it's passing or getting a good shot on net. So this guy is one of those guys that you're really going to look out for today because of his high offensive output.
Let's talk about the keys to the game now. I'm not going to give my opinion on this time around about the keys to the game because we are just over 3 minutes till the puck is dropped in this game. But Cody, starting off with you, and then Seth, you can jump in and give your opinion about what Pilot Mound's keys to the game are going to be today.
So Pilot Mound's keys to the game today are going to be to continue off of that momentum that they did have yesterday. They were like a freight train yesterday. They started off a bit slow in that first period, but it just kind of built as the game went on, and by the end, they were running full speed ahead.
Yeah, my key to the game for Pilot Mound is to come out fast. Speed is everything in this game. You're going to want to show this IHA team how fast you are. Catch them off guard, generate some opportunities early, and make sure you get to that goalie, get to the goaltender on the other side fast.
Now for IHA's side of things, what their keys to the game are today?
Yeah, their key for IHA, I think, just kind of going to allude to that interview that you did have with the coach, and I just kind of continue off of that is, they're going to want to band together and really play as a good one cohesive unit. I think if they can band together and, make good passes, good clean, crisp passes, that was something that it looked like maybe at times they struggled with yesterday, was breaking out and, withstanding some of the pressure from the offense that they were facing.
Yeah, my key to the game for IHA is, it's going to be all systems go for their whole team. That's the key for them. Early on, they're going to need every single player at every position to come out, giving it 110%. So look to that to be their key to the game for me.
Well, going to be interesting to see how these teams come out and execute. It's the Buffalo's U17 program taking on the IHA International Hockey Academy U17 program. Graham Forsyth, play-by-play commentator, along with color commentator Cody Wall and Seth Rock, will be back in just a moment as our pregame show concludes to call the game, brought to you by Fabric Line. This final game of the CSSHL U17 Prep Showcase here between the home team, the Buffalo's U17 male prep program, and the U17 prep program from Calgary International Hockey Academy. We're going to get the starting lineups here, brought to you by Shervin Shahidian Realty. Looking to buy or sell, contact shahidian.ca. Starting off for the home team, the Buffaloes, Jordan Kusermans, along with Sam Takahashi and Carlos DeLeon will get the start up front. Keegan Leach, number 22, and number 7, Riel Chartrand will get the start on the back end, and Keane Hodgins getting his first start of the weekend in this game. And then over to International Hockey Academy, the away team. On the defensive side of things, going to see Trey Schofield along with Sam Jossonet getting the start on the back end. Up front, going to see number 15 Lane Johnson, number 21 Baden Koss, and number 90 Luke Beletsky getting the start up front. And in goal for them, we're going to see number 33 Mason Cotreau getting the start in the pipes for International Hockey Academy. Both teams at their respective nets right now, getting fired up, getting pumped up for this game. You know how it goes, the old routine before the game, getting the team fired up. It's an early morning here, boys. Actually, not as early as it would have been if we didn't have the time change, but just how fired up are you two to watch this action unfold today between the Buffaloes and International Hockey Academy?
I think it's I'm really excited. I think that these are gonna be two hungry teams. I know, Pilot Mound's gonna want to build off of a lot of the positives they had, and IHA I think is gonna be just a hungry team today.
Yeah, you're definitely right, Cody. I think they're going to be hungry to get their win here in the tournament or in this showcase, and I think this might be their best opportunity. So they got to take this chance with full stride.
The Buffaloes looking to win their second consecutive game of the weekend. IHA looking for their first. We're underway here. Puck is dropped, and it's won by the Buffaloes. Riel Chartrand going to play that up the boards then to the neutral zone. Jordan Kusterman's turning this one over. Coming in now, number 90, Luke Belitsky. He's going to be in the corner, challenged there by DeLeon. Puck's going to be to Jossonet. To Lane Johnson. Lane Johnson going to send that in deep into the Buffalo zone. Up into the point to Schofield. Schofield's shot, not able to get through. That was blocked, picked up by Keegan Leach. Leach going to try to hit Kusterman's with the pass, but that's going to be an early icing here for the Buffaloes, sending the face-off into their own end. This game brought to you by Toby Hockey, one of our proud sponsors here on the network. Just a heads up if you guys didn't know, it was brought to you by Toby Hockey.
Yeah, I know before the game we had mentioned Caden Big Plume as a player to watch, but yesterday I did also really like Tayson Swampy from IHA. He's going to be a player, I think, that's going to have a big part of this game.
It's going to be picked up by Braden Bear. Bear going to go up in his own end to Amy, the man who got the shootout winner yesterday for Pilot Mound. Smith with the shot. That's going to be, I believe, saved by Cotreau. Going to be down to Izzy Amy. Izzy Amy goes out front to Smith, and Smith fans on the shot. It's going to be number 13, Tayson Swampy with the puck. He's going to go up to Caden Big Plume. Big Plume unable to hold possession of that, passing it to a teammate. That's going to be a shot on net, cover it up for a face-off, for a whistle here by Keane Hodgins here early on.
Yeah, that's definitely a duo. I think IHA is going to be leaning on Tayson Swampy and Caden Big Plume. They're definitely going to be, I think, catalysts for the IHA offense today.
Draw to the left of Hodgins. Going to be Big Plume. Shoots, and that's going to be wide of the net. Puck out of the Buffalo zone. Going to be number 6, Stows, playing that to a teammate. It's going to be picked up by Wendigo in his own end. Wendigo sending a pass to Hay. Hay forechecking there on the puck in the neutral zone. Going to be number 65, Glukov. Getting held up there near the blue line at the Pilot Mound bench. Pilot Mound, the Buffaloes, getting it out. Tries to go across there. Keegan Leach tried playing off the boards for the Buffaloes, but it's going to be taken away by IHA. Puck's going to be cleared out of the Buffalo zone and going to be whistled down for a high sticking.
Yeah, really good start here for IHA. I really like how they've come out really fast, and they've already gotten a few opportunities. I think they've kind of caught Pilot Mound a little bit off guard with their start here. They've come out very aggressive and good, and I just like their overall start to this game.
IHA, I found that they came out strong in the first period of yesterday's game. Just going to be interesting to see if this is going to hold up for a consistent 3 periods in this matchup. Going to be sent down for an icing, and draw is going to be sent into the Buffalo zone here after that icing.
And just kind of going back to yesterday's game for Pilot Mound, Sam Takahashi he was another notable player for the Buffalo, getting that first goal for Pilot Mound late in the second period yesterday.
And our apologies in the pregame show. Due to our technical difficulties, weren't able to get to everything we wanted to. Didn't give you guys players to watch, but you guys comment if you're tuning in who you're most excited to watch in today's game, and let us know throughout the broadcast. We'll potentially talk about it. Puck's going to be sent into the IHA zone. Trying to send that on net were the Buffaloes, but that is going to be blocked up. Braden Bear going to rim it around the boards. Kusterman's there to meet the puck. DeLeon trying to send that one down low, but unable to. Sent out of the IHA zone into the Buffalo zone now. Keegan Leach with the puck in his own end. Going to send a pass up to Constant, and Constant with a beautiful attempt at receiving that puck. Bats it out of the air, but just loses his footing, loses an edge. Braden Bear going to Izzy Amy. Amy, his pass going to misfire. Kept in. Sam Pickering unable to hold it in. Going to go across. A quick pass up into the neutral zone to Swampy. Swampy getting that pass back from Pickering in his own end. He's in the neutral zone now. Going to send that one across to Heiser Deal. Puck going to be sent down into the IHA zone for an icing, and that will result in a face-off in the Buffalo zone. And Cody, we noticed that in Notre Dame's game yesterday against IHA, that IHA was forcing them to take icings early on in that game. How impressive you've been with the forecheck that IHA has shown against the Buffaloes here early on.
Yeah, a relentless forecheck is something, wear down your opponents. If they don't get an easy change, that definitely is something that can play in a factor here.
Here's Matthew Floyd now. With it, he shoots, and that's going to be wide of the net. Jade Wendigo now going to send that one down low for Zane Price. Price battling the corner. Wendigo there as well. Wendigo going to come out with this puck, winning that puck battle down low. Now he's going to be along the boards. Big Plume going to send that pass to a teammate. That's going to be disrupted by Pilot Mound, and they're able to keep it in. Up to the point to Chartrand, and that pass unable to be in the right place. And now down low. It's going to be picked off by Takahashi. Price. Got that turned over. Save was made there by Kean Hodgins. Bo Bannerman going to play it up to Takahashi, and Takahashi with a little maneuver there in his own end. Takahashi trying to get a shot on net. That one gets blocked. Here's Carlos DeLeon with it now. Gets that taken away, and now taken the other way by number 85, Christensen. Christensen going to shoot that wide of the net. Now it's going to be played off the boards to DeLeon. DeLeon coming into the IHA zone now. Shot, and getting a piece of that one was Mason Cotreau. And that one going out of play after the save, getting a face-off in the IHA zone.
After after IHA kind of taking the early part of this first period, looks like Pilot Mound is starting to get a little bit more revved up here, getting a little bit more of their own momentum going here.
Smith going to be in on the draw for the Buffaloes. Just kidding. He gets kicked out of the face-off circle, and it's going to be Laz Constant taken now, tying up the opponent. Going to be picked up by Smith, getting a shot on the net, but that's going to be turned away there by Cotreau. Laz Constant going to turn that one over down low. Pass across, intended for an IHA player. That's going to go down for an icing. Going to get another Buffaloes offensive zone face-off here in the IHA zone.
Yeah, one player that always seems to stand out to me when we watch this Pilot Mound team is Sam Takahashi. You know, he's getting a lot of opportunities all the time, but it's the way he goes about getting his opportunities. He doesn't, deke through everyone all the time. He just goes to the net and takes simple shots, and that's what I really like about his game.
Nilsson sending that one down low to Amy. Amy to Constant. Constant below the right face-off circle now at the hash marks with a nice move there. Gonna go to Daryanka. Daryanka going to end up sending that one down low. Smith tries feeding Constant, but Constant getting it back now. Gonna turn that one over, and now it's gonna be taken up by number 71, Jossinette, and Jossinette gonna send that one down for an icing, getting another face-off in IHA zone.
Yeah, and I know a little bit earlier I had alluded to, number 13, Tayson Swampy, as a player I thought for IHA they'd want to watch. A player for Pile of Mound, I think, to watch today. He had a really good game yesterday, was number 8 of Izzy Amy. He was doing all the little things right, and in a game like this, I think he'll be a big part of today's game.
Jade Wendigo gonna get that taken away. IHA gonna rim it around the boards. Keegan Leach able to hold the line and keep that one in. And here's Chartrand coming across to hold the line there, and he sends a shot wide of the net. Keegan Leach now gonna send this one in. Therefore checking Matthew Floyd, getting a check there. Not sure if you guys could see it on number 20, Bodnarchuk. Keegan Leach now on his edges, maneuvering. It's going to be tied up. The board's closest to the Buffalo's bench. Puck is still along the boards, trying to get it loose now. Carlos De Leon there as well, and we're going to get a whistle here as that puck was not moving. Ref couldn't see it.
Both teams here, we talked a little bit on the pregame show how what they were gonna have to do to be successful in today's game, and we kind of alluded to being a physical game, and I think that'll be a big part in who is able to take control in today's game.
Braden Bear gonna play that up the boards, off the boards, and this is gonna be down for an icing on the Buffaloes, sending the play back into their zone.
Yeah, I definitely agree with you there, Cody. It's going to be one of those more physical games, and in these physical games, you look to the guys who obviously play physical, and, for Pilot Mound, we definitely know one guy. We always mention him about how physical he is, and that's Izzy Amy. That guy's always finishing his checks and always very hard on the puck.
Shot on net, going to be covered up there by Hodgins. 12:35 remaining here in this first period of action. The Buffaloes and International Hockey Academy scoreless, and the shots are tied at 2-2 as well at this point.
Yeah, it looks like we're going to get a little bit of a late change here for IHA, but I do believe that we're still going to get the face-off.
Face-off is going to be won there by Jack Smith. Going to be played up the boards to Amy. Amy going to get the puck back now. Tries playing that off the boards to Constant in the neutral zone, but that one going to go into the Pilot Mound bench, into the Buffaloes bench, and we're going to get a face-off right outside of the Buffalo zone. Jack Smith out there with Izzy Amy and Laz Constant. Daryanka and Bear on the back end for Pilot Mound. Schofield sending that one up to Deal. And now it's going to be Caden Big Plume. Big Plume coming in now. Big Plume shoots, and that's going to be wide of the net. Now it's going to be played up into the neutral zone. Going to be picked off there by Jack Smith. Constant tries dangling pass, but not complete the move. And now here's Laz Constant trying to get to the puck. And now it's going to be sent down low for Zane Price. Zane Price tries sending that back to Constant, but unable to get that pass to him. Swampy going to go to Schofield. Gets picked off by Wendigo. And Wendigo now have that one taken away. It's going to be Schofield coming up now. He's going to shoot, and that's going to be save, rebound, chance, and going to be Kean Hodgins standing tall, resulting in a whistle, stopping that play, and going to get a face-off inside of the Buffalo zone.
Yeah, those are definitely the type of plays that IHA is going to want to see a lot more of. Following up on rebound, seeing if there's anything that can kind of pop out from Hodgins there. Luckily, he was able to suck it in and not give any extra opportunities out.
Going to be 1 to Daryanka. Daryanka going to play a pass up to Hey into the IHA zone now. Shot, glove side, going to be covered up by number 33, Mason Cotreau, and going to get a face-off inside of IHA zone.
And, more to your point there, Cody, I think they're going to want to, get into Keehan's grill a little more often, because he's a good goalie. From what we've seen from him so far from the games we've covered, he's been very solid. So as long as you can get guys in front of him, screening him, and get under his grill, I think they got a good opportunity to get some goals in.
Now going to be Daryanka shooting that one wide of the net. Sam Takahashi along the boards there, going to get rubbed out. Now puck is going to be sent out of the IHA zone. Daryanka back there to recover. You guys didn't see that. Chartrand communicating with him, pointing to him to go and take that puck, which he did. Daryanka with it now again. He's going to send that pass into the skates of Takahashi. Here comes Lane Johnson now. His shot going to be missing the net there. And now it's going to be Koss. Shoots that one over the net, and that's going to go around to Glukov. Glukov trying to send that one down low. Chartrand, his clearing attempt there. Whiffing on that one. Chartrand going to get it. Plays that to Kustermans. Kustermans bringing it into his own end. Going to go across to Daryanka. Daryanka taking it behind his own net now. He's going to go up to winger Sam Takahashi. IHA on the forecheck, keeping this puck in. That attempted shot on net going to be blocked by an IHA player. And now Constant with a good forecheck, picked up by Smith. Smith loses that puck. Not sure that was the shot he wanted, but nonetheless gets a shot on net, saved by Cutro, and going to get a face-off in the IHA zone here with 9:48 remaining in the first period.
Yeah, I'm sure Smith would have liked Izzy Amy to be a little bit more open there, to create a little bit more chaos in front of the net and maybe see if he could get a rebound out there.
Keegan Leach with a low shot that misses wide of the net. Braden Bear going to send that deep into the IHA zone. Keegan Leach able to hold the line there, goes to Constant. Constant trying to go across, but that's going to be covered up nicely, blocked up nicely by IHA. Going across to Constant now was Bear. Constant with the puck now. He's going to go to Smith, and Smith, if he did get a stick lifted there, had a nice opportunity, but unable to keep possession there. Izzy Amy going to pick it off now. Izzy Amy, his shot gets blocked, gets it back. Amy going to play that down low. Laz Constant behind the net now. Constant shielding the puck, keeps possession of it. Constant going to Keegan Leach. Leach's shot low, going to be saved. Kick to the corner by Cotro. Going to be a shot wide of the net there. Laz Constant on the puck. Constant along the boards with a nice dangle through the legs. Constant shot is going to be blocked there by Pickering, and Pickering taking it the other way now. Pickering trying to dangle past Keegan Leach, but Leach able to stop it with a skate. Leach, his shot on net, right on the logo, right in the chest of number 33, Mason Cotro, and going to get a face-off here again in the IHA zone.
Yeah, one thing I love about Laz Constant is just the way he controls the puck. It's like he's got a magnet to the puck. The way he can sometimes go into the corner and just shield it. It just amazes me how good his control is with the puck.
Yeah, for sure. We saw that on display yesterday, especially with his passing, his ability to play make. Pretty sure he had 3 assists in yesterday's game. A big night for him. And Price with the shot, going to be turned away by Cotro. At the point, Nilsson looking to shoot. That's going to hit something on the way through and going to go wide of the net. And we're going to be seeing a penalty here coming up to an IHA player sending the Buffaloes to the power play for the first time in this contest.
Yeah, and that is going to send us to the Supplement King power play. Athletes, contact Supplement King in Swift Current and Winkler today for all your supplement needs.
Yeah, I think IHA has got to kill this penalty off. You don't like to see those interference penalties in your own zone, but it's their job to kill it off for him now.
Constant going to get the puck near the blue line. His shot, he's going to whiff on that one. Looked like he wanted to toe drag and shoot there. Just forgot the puck on the shot. Constant going to send that down to DeLeon. Back to Constant. Below the right face-off circle. Constant at the hash marks now. Going across to Bear, but that pass was a misfire. Bear going to Constant. Constant looked like he wanted to load up with a one-timer, but that pass not in the right spot for him to do that. Probably would have liked it a bit more in front of him. Takahashi going to leave a drop to Constant. Constant now he's going to shoot that one high of the net. Going to Bear at the point. Bear sending this one down low in the area of Carlos DeLeon. DeLeon now going to send a pass to Smith. Smith picking that puck up at the hash marks. Spinning around. He's going to go up to the point to Leach. Leach going to go to Bear. Bear now passes to the middle to Takahashi. And Takahashi's shot going over the net and going to be sent down into the Buffaloes' end. Hodgins out there to stop it up for Keegan Leach. Keegan Leach with 35 seconds remaining on this Buffaloes power play. Going to send a breakout pass to Kustermans. That one missed. Daryanka with the puck now. He's going to play that to Kustermans. Kustermans now, he's going to take it. Kustermans going to circle back at the face-off circle. The right face-off circle. And now that's going to be turned over and taken the other way by Riley Madden. Madden just going to elect to send this one in deep and retreat back to defend the Buffaloes. Smith now coming in, breaking in. We're back to even strength. And now here is Daryanka getting back to recover that puck in the neutral zone. Izzy Amy going to send that puck into the IHA zone with his backhand. Puck sent out in front. No one there for the Buffaloes. Caden Big Plume trying to get past Bannerman there, but Bannerman good with the stick. Price going to play that to Amy, but Amy unable to get a shot on net there. Here comes Schofield now trying to dangle past Leach, but Leach, as he is almost all the time, very good with the stick there to shut that down, and going to be no icing on the play. Going to be up to number 13, Tayson Swampy. Swampy getting the line. He's going to go to Koss. Koss's shot going to get disrupted as it went through. Leach right in front of his net. Going to send a pass off the boards to number 12, Zane Price. And an offside there after Racklin Hay touches that one off. Going to get a face-off outside of the IHA zone with 5 seconds, with 4:55 left in this first period. The score still scoreless here between the Buffaloes and International Hockey Academy.
Yeah, and just looking at the shots here, hard to believe that IHA's only got 4 on net there. It looked like they had a good sequence earlier where they had gotten a number of them, but must be mistaken.
Could just be the scorekeeper not updating the shots. They often do update the shots after the intermission, so we'll have to wait and see there, Cody. But puck is going to be in the IHA zone. DeLeon along with Takahashi there for support. Takahashi sending that to the high slot for Kustermans. DeLeon, his shot going to be saved, turned away. DeLeon trying to get that to Kustermans, but pass didn't go. Chartrand going across in the neutral zone to Leach. Leach going to send a pass to Takahashi. Takahashi, good awareness to save himself from potentially being crushed there. Taking the hit nicely. Leach. That one over. going to be sent up, tipped into the Buffalo zone. Lane Johnson in on the forecheck for IHA on Chartrand. Chartrand going to bank that off the boards behind the net to Leach, and Leach, such a great skater, able to evade the IHA player there. And Leach getting a bit physical now. It's going to go a shot off the post from Sam Pickering. Smith getting a stick on that puck as it was in front of the net area. That shot going to be wide of the net. And now in the corner. Behind the net now. Koss going to Johnson. Johnson shot, trying to get that to the net, but that one missing. Last Constant with a nice stick there on Pickering. Constant on the forecheck ends up creating a turnover, getting this puck. Smith coming in behind the net, gonna pass it up to Daryanka. Daryanka now gonna put a shot on net. Not the hardest shot, but still a shot that challenged Mason Coutreau there, and gonna get a face-off just to the right of Coutreau in the IHA zone.
Yeah, just watching Laz Constant go to the bench there, looked like he was signaling that maybe there was a little bit of cross-checking going on that he wasn't too pleased with, but looks like the refs are really letting him play out there today.
Haven't really seen too many first period penalties here, and what a save there by Kean Hodgins. Stretching out to make that one off of that deke attempt by IHA. Wendigo going to send that one in. It's going to go to number 9, Heiser Diol. Diol tries to find a teammate. That pass misses and goes into the glove of number 73, Kean Hodgins for the Buffaloes, and we'll get a draw with 2:12 in the Buffalo zone. Offensive face-off opportunity here for the International Hockey Academy in this first period.
Yeah, definitely that save there by Kean Hodgins. Definitely an opportunity to be a save of the night, or the day, I guess, because we're early morning here.
Keegan Leach plays that up in his own end. Going to be a shot on net, saved by Hodgins. Pilot Mound, the Buffaloes, looking to break out now. Chartrand now leading this attack, tries to get it in, but was unsuccessful. Now Kusterman's now in to get it, and there's going to be a penalty here coming up to IHA. And speaking of Cody, I said not many first period penalties this weekend. We see IHA take their second of the period here.
Yeah, just as we were talking about it, looks like it's going to send us to the Pilot Mound Buffalo to the Supplement King power play. Athletes contact Supplement King in Swift Current and Winkler today for all your supplement needs.
Sorry about that. Sorry about that, everyone, and sorry about that, Cody. But I think the refs definitely heard you there, Graham.
They always seem to hear us here, Seth. Whatever we say, it seems like the opposite happens. But it's going to be the Kusterman's shot. But what a save by Coutreau. And a glorious chance there for Kusterman's, turned away by the goaltender for IHA. Leach going to send that to Braden Bear. Bear going to Smith. Smith now going to have that poked away in the neutral zone. Coming up on a minute remaining here in this first 20 minutes of this game between the Buffaloes and IHA. Still scoreless. A minute and 20 remaining on the Buffaloes power play here. That pass in the skates of Kusterman's, but Smith going to pick it up. Smith now with the shot, and that's going to be saved. Rebound there! Given up by Coutreau, and that's going to be sent out of the zone. Kean Hodgins coming out to stop it up for Keegan Leach to recover it. Keegan Leach now going to send a pass up to Takahashi. Impressive try there from Takahashi to receive that puck in midair. Last Constant, a bit dangerous here. He's going to settle that puck down and go back to Leach. Leach going to Braden Bear. Constant calling for the puck, didn't get it, and that is going to result in an offside. and going to get a stoppage here with 11.4 seconds left in this first period. 31 seconds remaining on the Buffalo's power play.
Yeah, just enough time here for Buffalo to try and get a little bit of momentum on the power play. Looks like they got Takahashi and Constant out there, two goal scorers. Or sorry, Constant was had the assists on all the goals yesterday.
Now Chartrand gonna play that up the boards into the neutral zone. The buzzer sounds, and that's gonna mark the end of the first 20 minutes here, the end of the first period in Pilot Mound, Manitoba, in this game between the Buffaloes U17 program and the International Hockey Academy U17 program. We're still scoreless here after the first 20 minutes. After one, the Buffaloes will have 20 seconds remaining on a 5-on-4 to start off the second period. And just, Cody, overall thoughts, I guess we're going to get Seth's inside scoop here. Got to get your opinion on what stood out from Pilot Mound for you in that first period.
Yeah, Pilot Mound looked like, other than that first 2-3 minutes, they had looked like they kind of continued on what they had all been doing right yesterday. And continuing that momentum, definitely a lot of positives to take from that first period, even though there was no goals for either side, but definitely a good period for Pilot Mound.
Well, we're going to send it to our first period sponsor, our commercial break. Then we're going to come back and show you guys the interview that I did for the pregame show with head coach Jason Abramoff. We'll go to a commercial first, come back with an interview with Jason Abramoff, head coach of International Hockey Academy, take another commercial break, then give you guys this first intermissions edition of Seth's Inside Scoop. But the commercial, the first period sponsor for us here on ASTV Productions for this game is Case Financial. Looking to buy a home? Then contact Case Financial for your mortgage today.
At CM Engrave, we create more than just trophies, medals, and signs. We create time. Time for family. Time for growing your business. Time for the moments that make you, you. With more than 30 years experience for all your engraving needs. CM Engrave.
Welcome back to Pilot Mound, Manitoba, ladies and gentlemen. During this first intermission, we'll get to the interview in just a moment, but yeah, the interview I did intended for the pregame show didn't air it because we ran into some technical difficulties with head coach of International Hockey Academy, Jason Abramoff. Talked about this upcoming game today against Pilot Mound for the team, what it's been like playing, coming to Pilot Mound, Manitoba for the showcase this weekend, and some other things as well. Enjoy. Head coach of International Hockey Academy, Jason Abramoff, joining me here on the pregame show. Jason, this is the fourth and final game of your guys' weekend. You played the most out of any team so far this weekend. Overall, not coming away with the results you've wanted in the game so far. But how have you, liked the game out of your team so far, in these three games so far that you guys have played?
I think there's some good things that we've done. We've definitely had a consistent effort. I believe our work ethic has been there. Our execution was there's a bit that we need to work on there. I think we only got 3 goals and over 100 shots, so we have to really bear down on our opportunities. I think if we score some more opportunities, we give ourselves a better chance. Yeah, we've worked hard. We've executed a lot of good things. We've been a little bit better defensively. So all in all, obviously disappointed with the results, but I think we're getting there. We're work in progress. We've been at work on the good.
Coming down here to play in Pilot Mound, Manitoba for this weekend in the U17 Showcase. Just what's been the feeling around the team in terms of how they're bonding, how they're doing this weekend?
I think the guys are friends. It really helps. I think they enjoy each other's company. Obviously, we're all pretty frustrated about the results. think when we get on the road, we'll have a lot of fun. We see our breakfast and not so, we're definitely, we're disappointed with results, but we also understand that we have a number of people that have played well about like the habits. So.
You told me before we started this interview that this is going to be the team's first time playing Mound this season. Just looking at them, a strong weekend for the Buffalo so far. Going into a matchup like this and looking to get the first win, what are you guys looking to do to take advantage of the opportunity of going out here and potentially beat the top?
Well, it's going to be a tough test. These guys are better as a base. That's kind of a they work really hard. But have any success against them, we have to match the work ethic. If we can do that, we can execute on our opportunities and
Just in terms of player we should be looking out for today on the team, was Caden Bateman had goaling as opposed to we broadcasted with play-by-play as well. Would he be probably the biggest player to watch today, or there's some other players?
I think Caden is one of our players for sure. I think he leads our team in goals, so he's one of our guys that can come and score. So I'm looking for them to lead our offensive cards. On the back end, we have the guys that Chris with they will block the trust doing with those guys. As well to extend how we help our offense move forward. So we're not a team that's going to score a lot of goals. We're not a team that's going to pass one night or two guys that are going to score a team of goals. We have to do it by committee. So to be quite honest, we need a lot of guys in every team that's a
well, Caden Bateman, along with all the other players that you mentioned, we'll be keeping our eye on them today in this week's matchup and the International Hockey Academy. I coach the International Hockey Academy every month.
Great, appreciate it.
Welcome to Pilot Mound Hockey Academy, your world-class academic and hockey training facility created to maximize each student's athletic and academic potential. Blackjack Stewart Arena, home of the Buffalo, is inside the 46,000 square foot complex, as well as a curling rink and other facilities. The students have a unique combination of successful, well-rounded education at Pilot Mound Collegiate Institute and the professional hockey training in an encouraging community. The years of experience of on-ice coaching propel our students to the next level, both mentally and physically, in a professional environment.
Good morning. We're here at Blackjack Stewart Arena for the first period edition of Seth's Inside Scoop. Seth, it's nice to have you back here for the weekend. I know we kind of alluded to it before in the pregame show, but you excited to be back here and watching some hockey with us?
Oh yeah, definitely. And that first period was everything I had hoped it would be. It was very fun to watch. Both teams went at it pretty hard there. No goals yet, but it was still very entertaining.
Yeah, definitely an entertaining period. Let's start with Pilot Mound. What do you think they had done right in that first period from what you saw?
Oh, I thought most of what they did was right. They had, they were very, very good in the breakout. They had put pucks in deep, and they were getting shots on that. They started out a little bit slower. I think we both had all three of us had alluded to that at the beginning of the game. But, I think their second half of that period was really strong, and they started to come on really hot.
Yeah, definitely a lot of positives there to be taken from that first period. But what do you think Pilot Mound maybe needs to work on to kind of grab this game and put a stranglehold on it and take control of it?
I think I'm going to go with a little bit of a different theme today. I think both teams, like in areas where they've struggled, I think it's been sort of similar. And I think in order for them to be successful, I think they need to do the same things. I think they both need to get in front of the other goaltender. And when the other team is, in the zone, make sure you're getting in the goaltender's, crease, getting in his grill, disturbing him a little bit. And because both goaltenders have looked very strong. We saw some excellent saves both ways. So I think, for Pilot Mound, just get in front of the goaltender, screen him a little bit, tip pucks, shoot pucks low so you can pick up rebounds, and just get in his grill and anger them a little bit.
Yeah, definitely. You kind of said that both teams, you think, maybe have are going to want to have a similar game plan of getting traffic in front of the net and getting some of those garbage goals. And, yeah, it makes sense. Looking at these two teams coming in, definitely offense is something that both teams have struggled a little bit with. But now let's dive into IHA a bit. What do you think that they kind of did good in that first period and that they'll want to continue on doing into the second?
Yeah, well, I think, they came out really aggressive on their forecheck. They early on, we saw them, they got a puck, they got a chance right off the start of the game, and they were kind of forcing Pilot Mound to make plays that they wouldn't necessarily want to make. And so I think if they can continue using their speed like that and be aggressive on their forecheck, they can be more successful here in the second and third period.
Definitely a good take on today's game there, Seth. Last question we're going to leave you here with, or I'm going to ask you here before we go to a commercial, is who in today's game so far, actually we'll go for both teams, who so far have you liked in that first period for each team, a player?
You know what? I'm going to go with two of the same. I'm going to go both goaltenders. They have both looked extremely well to begin this game. No rust at all from, maybe being a little tired in these weekend games. I just think they've both come out and looked very strong and have played very well. And we can see that because they both are shut out right now. They're both having shutouts as of right now.
Definitely a good pick when both teams are currently carrying a shutout. We're going to send it to a quick commercial break and come back here to Black Jack Stewart Arena. I'm Cody Wall here with ASTV Productions, Seth's Inside Scoop.
Back here at Blackjack Stewart Arena in Pilot Mound, Manitoba for the second period of action, just under 3 minutes before it gets underway. Graham Forsyth here, play-by-play commentator. Cody Wall is currently not with us. He will be back in just a moment, but to my left we got Seth Rock here. And Seth, a scoreless first period. Buffalo's on the power play for the first 20 seconds of the second period. What do you expect in the short amount of time for the Buffaloes to try to get going on the power play, even though they don't have much time left on it?
Yeah, like you said, they don't have much time left on this power play, but, if they want to turn it into a somewhat successful 20 seconds, I think they just got to win the face-off and immediately bring the puck to the offensive zone and just get a shot. Quick shots on, you only have 20 seconds, so odds are they might not get a goal, but as long as you can establish some pressure early on, I think they have a good chance to, run away with the period.
Yeah, and exactly, like establishing, a good zone entry, possessing or what is it? I'm drawing a blank here on the word. Establishing the offensive zone, working around the puck, getting good zone entry time. I think that is probably the biggest focus for them. Wouldn't you agree?
Oh yeah, definitely. So long as you could establish some zone time and get some shots on that, that's only going to help your chances to score. You can't score a goal if you don't get any shots. So these teams are both going to be looking to establish some good offensive zone pressure here early on in the second period and throughout the rest of the game.
Yeah, my apologies there, folks. I was thinking of the words to say, just they weren't coming out too good. With the time change, you'd think I'd be a bit more coherent, a bit more, better with my words, but seems like still got to work on that. Get some more sleep for sure. Cody, looking at what you're looking for IHA to do here, by the way, welcome back. I'm not too sure where you ran off to, but what IHA is looking to do here in this last 20 seconds of their penalty kill.
Yeah, they're going to look to just play some sound defensive hockey for the last 20 seconds. Eating as much time off the clock as you can is going to be important for them to kind of keep some of the momentum that they have been able to get in today's game, because a successful penalty kill is just as good as a hard shift to gain momentum, and that's definitely something they're going to want to get over Pilot Mound here today.
And the Buffaloes looking like they're going to send out Jade Wendigo, Racklin Hay, and Zane Price here on the forward side of things on this power play. Riel Chartrand and Keegan Leach on the back end. And for IHA, they got Big Plume, Swampy, and I believe Jossonet out there up front, as well as number 3 Schofield on the back end. We're underway here in Pilot Mound for the second period. Shot's going to be on net, saved by Kean Hodgins, getting the stoppage here early in the second period.
Yeah, definitely a good, hard first 10-second shift there by Caden Big Plume, and actually all the penalty killers there for IHA to get a shot on Hodgins.
Shot on Hodgins again, rebound there. Here's a chance, and what a save by Hodgins! Keeping that one out. Kean Hodgins, are you kidding me? What a stop there by him, and the Buffaloes going to take a penalty here early on in the second period, putting IHA on the man advantage for the first time today.
Yeah, just quickly there, we're going to go to the supplemental insurance penalty kill. As an athlete, are you looking for additional coverage? Contact supplemental insurance today.
Yeah, Cody, you had said he made the save of the game in the first period. I think that's the save of the game there. I think, we keep having things turn around on us here. Every time we say something is going to happen, the opposite happens, and there we go. Just another example of it.
Yeah, I didn't think that other one was going to be topped, but I do think that second save is going to be, maybe I shouldn't give it that label yet. We'll wait until the end of the game before we label any save of the game.
IHA here on the power play. Draw's going to be one. Schofield at the point. He's waiting a tip. Shot on net, and that is going to be saved up and covered up by Kean Hodgins here with only 11 seconds gone in the Jade Wendigo penalty.
Yeah, kind of an ill-timed penalty if you're Pilot Mound, just because IHA definitely came out strong on that penalty kill, killing the last 20 seconds off and then going straight to the power play with some of that momentum.
And you have to think if the Buffaloes can kill this one off early, it's going to potentially bode well for them going forward in this period. Shutting that down. It's going to be saved by Wendigo. By Hodgins. My apologies. Saved by Hodgins. Going to be up to the point. Bodnarchuk going across to Swampy. Swampy going to send a backhand sauce to Bodnarchuk. Big Plume getting that up to Schofield. Schofield now up to the point to Swampy. Buffalo's trying to get it out. They're unable to. Schofield leaves that for Swampy. Back to Schofield at the blue line here. Schofield shot unable to get through. It'll be blocked, and that pass can be a misfire, and IHA has to come out of the zone and regroup now. Number 21, Baden Koss, drag, shoots, and that's going to be wide of the net. Schofield at the point, walking in now. At the left, face-off circle. Schofield trying to dangle pass, still having the puck. Leach losing his stick. Going to pick it up here quickly. Shot going to be turned away in tight by Gian Hodgins. The hash marks there on the left face-off dot. To Pickering to Johnson. Johnson's shot going to be blocked. Held in here by Pickering. At the hash marks is Swampy. Swampy tries going across there to Johnson, but nice stick there from Carlos De Leon to get in the way of that. The penalty has expired. Johnson leaving that to his defenseman off that draw pass. And now Lasconson going to pick it up. Lasconson in the neutral zone. Coming in, Lasconson shoots a drag, trying to get a rebound, but going to be turned away, cleared by the International Hockey Academy. Cotro leaving that. It's going to be a pass from Jossonet, picked off. Kept in by the Buffaloes. Played off the boards. Here comes Koss now. Baden Koss. He shoots. Nice save there by Hodgins. Constant trying to send that pass up to Price. Got batted down. Constant now absorbing the hit there. Puck's going to be in the Buffalo zone. Chartrand going to Bear. Bear, his pass going to be into the skates of a IHA player. Price going to play that up to Constant in the neutral zone. Constant tries to find Price, but that pass can't connect. They're trying to play that off the boards. Price. Down. Number 10, Smith. It's going to be held in by Chartrand. Chartrand trying to send that one down low. And now here's a shot from Madden. That's going to be blocked. Getting the shot lane there was a Buffaloes player. Going to be Matthew Floyd. Going to end up having that to Amy. Amy's shot going to be turned aside by Cotro. Up to the point to Chartrand. Shot gets deflected through, goes wide of the net. Keegan Leach holding it in. Sends it down low. Going to be picked up by Matthew Floyd now. Floyd ends up putting that to Smith. Jack Smith getting pickpocketed there. Izzy Amy behind the net now. Unable to get it to a teammate. And now it's going to be played up to number 85, Chad Christensen. He's going to get rubbed out there by Keegan Leach. Leach starting this breakout. Tries to find Floyd, but that will miss his stick and going to get an icing on the play.
Nice play by Keegan Leach to angle out the IHA player there, and nice turn around the net, and just unfortunate that play or that pass was just a little off target, and we got an icing here. But would have been a nice play going forward.
Carlos De Leon in on the draw against Kessler Deal. It's going to be picked up by Swampy. Swampy sends that to Dio. Dio shoots and trying to go 5-hole on Hodgins, but once again, the Buffaloes goaltender standing up strong and making that save.
Looks like some of the IHA players having some words for Keegan Leach there as he was stood up.
And now, Carlos De Leon in on the draw against Kessler Deal. Sam Takahashi taking this puck in the neutral zone. Trying to get past. Jossonet shot wide of the net there from Kustermans. Kustermans going to get a stick on this puck and get it back. Now Keegan Leach sending that one in. And that's going to be picked off by Takahashi at the blue line. He shoots, and his stick explodes on him. Bad break there for Takahashi. He's going to just go off for a line change. And now it's going to be taken the other way by IHA. Going to be sent to Swampy. Swampy's shot going to be saved and covered up here by Kean Hodgins. Getting the stoppage in play here with 13:58 left in this period. Still scoreless here. 16-13, the shot advantage for IHA.
Yeah, and just kind of, while we got a little bit of a break here, you got to think that Kean Hodgins, after seeing Cameron Perrier's performance yesterday, is saying, hey, you know what? I can do that too. I'm going to see if I can lead our team to victory here. And so far today, he has been solid on every shot he has seen.
And the Buffaloes getting fantastic goaltending throughout this weekend. Starting off on Friday from Miles Gordon. Even though it resulted in a loss, he only let in 2 goals yesterday. Cameron Perrier getting the win in the pipes over the Prairie Hockey Academy. Also looked good in the shootout as well. And now today, Kean Hodgins looking very good early on in this game. So we're in the second period now. Izzy Amy tries playing that off the boards. Going to be kept in by IHA. And Nilsson going to take a spill tripping off of a stick. Buffaloes with an extra attacker out now on this delayed penalty. And Amy getting bodied there by number 21, Baden Koss, and teammate Last Constant coming in, stepping up to give Koss some words of his own.
Yeah, you always like to see when your teammates are standing up for you there. But it does look like we are going to send Pilot Mound to the Supplement King power play. As an athlete, athletes contact Supplement King in Swift Current and Winkler today for all your supplement needs.
And Jade Wendigo out to take the draw for the Buffaloes. Gonna try to kick that to a teammate. The puck, but unable to. Wendigo. Corner. It's Keegan Leach trying to keep that one in, but unable to. So Buffaloes have to regroup. Braden Bear taking it behind his own net, and he's gonna start skating with it. Bear going to send a pass to Price, who's wide open in the neutral zone. Price through the IHA zone now. IHA getting possession of this puck and sending it down. Hodgins there to settle this puck down with a stick, leaving that for Braden Bear. Pilot Mound in their own zone. Looking to break out now. Wendigo past the blue line. Going to play a pass up to Hay. And no icing on the play. Price going to end up putting that to the point to Bear. Bear gets that by IHA. Going to Price, and now puck is going to be cleared out once again by IHA. One thing I've noticed, Cody, is when we've seen IHA, their penalty kill has really been strong this weekend.
Yeah, definitely. They started this period on the penalty kill, and that was something that kind of built them a little bit of momentum to start this period.
Jack Smith going to play that to Kustermans. Kustermans to Bear. Bear over to Amy. Amy unable to get that puck to teammate. Ends up on net and going to be covered up here by number 33, Mason Cottrell, for the face-off in the IHA zone.
And just to kind of bring it back to that penalty that was drew by number 13, Corey Nielsen. Just looking at yesterday's lineup, Nielsen was out yesterday, so it is nice to see he is back in the lineup today.
Nielsen, good puck-moving defenseman for the Buffaloes. They must be happy to have him back in their lineup, just with more bodies as well.
Gets to spread out the ice time a little bit more is always a benefit as well.
Kusterman's now trying to break into the inside. Unable to. Keegan Leach now at the line. We're back to even strength. And Leach going to keep that in with his glove. He shoots that one, going to get tipped. And I believe it might have gone off the crossbar and out of play. And we'll get a face-off inside of the IHA zone here to the right of Cotro.
You know, I wonder if Keegan Leach ever played a little bit of goalie. That glove hand that he's got on the blue line has been just dynamite today, stopping pucks that have been coming his way.
It's an interesting theory there, Cody. Didn't really occur to me that could be the case, but I'd have to ask the head coach, Rick McConnell, and Keegan Leach himself if he's played some tendy back in his day. Of course, now defenseman for Pilot Mound. Out in front, shot on net, rebound, scores! Carlos DeLeon, who's had a very strong weekend coming into this game, putting home the loose puck in front of the net, giving the Buffaloes a 1-0 lead here with 10:41 left in the second period.
Definitely able to build off some of that offense that they were able to generate off of that power play. Granted, this one didn't come with the man advantage, but that momentum gained by having such a strong power play looked like it carried over.
Pilot Mound goals, Buffalo goals, brought to you by Murray Chrysler in Morden and Carmen. Now, the Buffaloes with a 1-0 lead off of that most recent goal from Carlos DeLeon. Chartrand shoots, and that is going to be stopped up by Mason Cotro for a face-off inside of the IHA zone.
Yeah, Pilot Mound's put a bunch of shots towards Mason there today, and he's stood tall. Just the one getting by him so far, but on 16 shots already, he is still having a good game for himself.
And now shot wide of the net from Racklin Hay. Going to be kept in by Keegan Leach. Keegan Leach ends up sending this around the boards. Racklin Hay there with a good stick. Good positioning to pick that one off and send it deeper into the zone. Jade Wendigo sending it deep into the zone. Now a shot going to be catching a piece of Kane Hodgins' blocker there, making the save. Shot wide of the net from Schofield. Now Keegan Leach going to get pickpocketed here by Big Plume. Shot, and that one almost looked like it could have been in, but it wasn't, hitting the side of the net. Number 13, Tayson Swampy, getting rubbed out. IHA still with possession of this puck. That one hitting Wendigo, not getting to the net. And now, nice play there by Jocelyn, keeping that one in, and a glove save there by Kean Hodgins. Staying sharp on that one and covering it up, getting a face-off inside of the Buffalo zone.
Yeah, definitely a good response shift there by IHA, led by number 45 of Caden Big Plume there, almost stealing the puck there from Pilot Mound Buffaloes and registering a couple shots there.
And Seth, nice to have you back. Noticed that you went away for a while. Missed a big goal here by Pilot Mound.
Of course, sometimes it happens, and I'm pretty sad that I missed the goal, but I'm back now, so let's get this back underway here.
And it's Darianka going to Izzy Amy. Jack Smith over to Darianka. Darianka to Bear. Bear's pass off the board. It's going to be intercepted. Trying to be played in there by Lane Johnson. Pilot Mound. The Buffaloes in their own end. Going to Darianka. Darianka. His pass going to be picked off by Lane Johnson, but Izzy Amy. Nice play there to get it out. Coming in now is Boletsky. Boletsky tries to pass that back behind his back. And now it's going to go up to Izzy Amy. Kustermans to Amy. Amy's shot is going to be saved there by Cotro. Amy back with the puck. He goes to Bear. Bear shoots that wide of the net. Now a nice stick there from Constant. Constant forcing a turnover. DeLeon with the shot, looking for his second. Glove down there by Cotro. Now along the boards, IHA looking to break out, and they do. Koss getting that taken away from him. Takahashi sending it in deep. Cotro getting a bit aggressive, coming out to play that puck. It's going to be last Constant now. Constant shielding the puck. Goes to Takahashi. That pass misses. Bannerman with the shot there, and that's going to be gloved by Cotro, and going to get a stoppage in play here with 7:15 left in the second period. The Buffaloes, off of that goal from Carlos De Leon, lead this game 1-0. The Buffaloes also take the lead in the shot advantage, 19-17 as well.
Yeah, and just kind of looking here, looks like head coach Rick McConnell got the line blender out today, because it does look like Laz Constant has been taken off that Zach Smith and Izzy Amy line, and now is on that De Leon and Takahashi line.
Remember, Cody, it's Jack Smith. Oh, my apologies. I might just be hearing wrong.
Did I say Zach again? Oh, I apologize for all you listeners out there.
Hey, you know what, Cody? It could also be my hearing, Sometimes I think to myself I might be deaf, so. We back to play here. It is number 3 with the puck. Schofield. Trey Schofield now leading this attack in the zone. Schofield shoots, and that one, getting a piece of it there was Hodgins off the post, and another chance in front. But IHA unable to capitalize. All the Buffaloes could do there was send that puck down for an icing, and we'll get a face-off inside of the Buffalo zone here after that icing.
And after just kind of mentioning it, looks like Kusterman, number 3 of Joran Kusterman, is on this Smith and Amy line, and see if that has some chemistry building here.
Keegan Leach gonna send that up to Amy. Jack Smith unable to get that one out. Braden Bear going to send this one out after deflecting off of a IHA player's stick. Jossinette sending that off the boards. Down into the Buffalo zone. Now icing on the play, and look at that from Keegan Leach. As mentioned many times this year, so good on his edges, using his skating ability to the best of his advantage there to evade the IHA player. Going to be an offside on the play. And Kason Swampy having some words for someone out there. Linesman kind of giving him a warning.
And yeah, that Keegan Leach, he kind of is just a one-man breakout there. He is just able to put the brakes on just on a dime there and turn around and lose the defender.
Yeah, he's so good at moving the puck, too.
Arguably, Pilot Mounds, or the Buffaloes, I would say, in my opinion, he's the Buffaloes' best puck-moving defenseman. But
I definitely got to agree with you there. Sorry there, Graham. I don't mean to interrupt you there, but yeah, let's go back to play here.
No worries. We're back to play now. Daryanka sending that one in. Down low. DeLeon try getting that over to Constant. Constant sending that one out in front, and a good stick there by goaltender Mason Cotro, disrupting that potential chance and tight from DeLeon. Maddox Daryanka now behind his own net. He's going to whiff on that intended pass there. Sam Takahashi going to send that across to Laz Constant. Laz Constant now going, shoots, tries going 5-hole, and that's going to be a save made by Cotro, stopping things up with 4:39 left in the second period as the Buffaloes lead 1-0.
Yeah, another good shift by that Constant and that line he had with De Leon and I'm drawing a blank. Takahashi. I'm drawing a blank there. I saw they had gone off for a change and I missed the numbers.
Leach unable to hold it in, but gets it in. deep into the International Hockey Academy zone. A touch pass there, gonna not connect for IHA. Leach, turn that one over. Gonna be Price trying to bank that off the boards, but IHA there to pick it off. Madden ends up on the stick of Christensen. Christensen now jumping in. Christensen gonna be taken down. No penalty on the play. Jade Wendigo going up the boards to Matthew Floyd. And now a nice stick there from Price to get that puck out. St. Price now. He looks to shoot, and that's going to be a nice glove save there by number 33, Mason Cottrell. Stopping the play up here for a face-off in the IHA zone.
Yeah, maybe it looked like he was looking a little bit of far side to maybe hit it off the far pad and looking for a rebound to maybe come out. But Cottrell was saying, no, that's not the plan I had in mind.
It's going to be taken by Caden Bigplume here. Caden Bigplume breaking in, trying to play that pass bare. Tayson Swampy sending a pass out to Dio, but Dio fanning on the shot there, and it's taken by Kustermans. Jordan Kustermans now with the shot, and going to be an easy save there made by Cottrell, covering it up once again.
Yeah, Cottrell, has really impressed me today. He's looked good. He's only let one get by him, but he has been standing tall for his team.
And to be fair, that was off of a goal where there were 2 rebounds there. They couldn't clear the puck out. His team didn't give him much help on that one.
Yeah, he couldn't do much on that sequence there, and he'll be looking to bounce back.
And a shot off of a post from Jordan Kustermans. And Izzy Amy there with some good hand-eye, but it's taken the other way by IHA, and now here's a chance. Hodgins, that's going to be to the point. A shot, and that's going to be blocked by Kustermans. A chance as good as any there for IHA. They just could not capitalize on that one. Izzy Amy gets bodied there by number 37, Sam Pickering. A bit ironic because it's usually Izzy Amy dishing out the blows. And yep. Izzy Amy, you guys can't see it, but not too happy about that one, slamming the stick to the ice while he goes to the bench.
Yeah, you don't expect him to get hit over much there, but he didn't see that one coming, and he got hit pretty hard. And yeah, as Graham said, he was slow to get back to the bench, but he looks like he's going to be okay.
And now Takahashi chipping that by. Takahashi has Constant with him as well. He shoots, and that one catching a piece of the iron. And Takahashi still with the puck. He's going to send that to Constant, but Constant unable to cradle that pass. Keegan Leach now going to try to send that in deep. Unable to. Chartrand going to go to Constant to DeLeon. DeLeon's shot going to go wide of the net. Last Constant protecting the puck along the boards, using that big body to do so. And try getting that down low, but unable to. And now here's DeLeon with a nice stick. Constant trying to come in. Takahashi was going off for a change, but decides to stay out to play that puck. Now here comes Schofield. Schofield with a beautiful move, but puck was just out of his reach after he made that move, could not quite catch up to it. And Keen Hodgins going to get that puck and cover it up, getting a face-off here in the Buffalo zone with a minute 14 remaining in this 1-0 game in the second period.
Yeah, and Sam Takahashi there going down, getting a shot on IHA. Maybe a little bit mad that I left him off of that line with Constant and DeLeon. Just subconsciously heard me leave him off.
It's like they might have their AirPods in their Cody or whatever brand of AirPods these players might have, or whatever brand. But yeah, Under a minute remaining in this game now. In this period now, my apologies. It's going to be sent into the Buffalo zone. Jade Wendigo just able to get that puck out. Number 65, Glukov, going to send it in. And now it's going to be a chance here. Save made there by Hodgins. Hodgins with another good save. Hodgins with another one. It's under him. Puck is still loose. Whistle is not blown. And where is that puck? That puck stays out of the net. A mad scramble there in the Buffalo's crease, but Hodgins staying strong and keeping that one out.
Yeah, he really does a good job when chaos kind of ensues to locate that puck. He finds it, was able to sit on it and cover it up.
It's the Gordy Tummelson goalie School of Coaching 101 memo. Just stop the puck. That's what he preaches to all his goaltenders. We'll work on the technique later, but Hodgins has shown some very good technique in this game today.
Definitely showed a lot of good technique at locating the puck.
Chartrand moving that up to Jack Smith. It's going to be the Kustermans. Kustermans trying to get a step over number 3 there, Schofield, but Schofield up to the challenge. Good with the stick, and as the buzzer sounds, that is going to mark the end of the second period after 40 minutes. The score 1-0 for the Buffaloes off of that goal from Carlos De Leon. And Cody, just take us back to that goal scored by Carlos De Leon, picking up that loose puck in front of the net and putting it home.
Yeah, it was kind of how we were just talked, how some chaos ensued in front of Hodgins. That goal kind of generated off of, kind of all started off of a good overall power play. They were able to develop chances, and then from that, kind of was able to keep that momentum going and cause some chaos in front of Mason Cotreau, and able to put it away was De Leon.
Well, that goal by Carlos De Leon, number 17 for the Buffaloes, who we'll point out again has had a strong weekend so far, heading into this game. Getting rewarded for a strong play again today with the lone goal for the Buffaloes. Of course, they lead 1-0 after the first 40 minutes of this game. We're going to send it to a commercial break, and then we'll be back for this period's edition, this intermissions edition of Seth's Inside Scoop with Seth Rock and Cody Wall. But the second period sponsor, the second period was brought to you by AutoWorks and Winkler, the best place in southern Manitoba to get vehicle repair, tires, and vehicle detailing. AutoWorks is the place to go in southern Manitoba.
At CM Engrave, we create more than just trophies, medals, and signs. We create time. Time for family. Time for growing your business. Time for the moments that make you, you. With more than 30 years experience for all your engraving needs. CM Engrave.
All right, welcome to the second intermission report of Seth's Inside Scoop. I apologize, with Seth Rock here. Seth, Mound able to get a goal there and really generate a lot of momentum in that period. What would you say you liked from their game in the second period?
Well, you know what? I think they came out a lot faster this period. They started using their legs a little bit more, and it definitely helped. They got a goal there. Unfortunately for me, I wasn't able to see it. I was handling other issues there. We'll just say that. But they came out fast, and and they were able to get that goal on the power play, I think it was. So they definitely executed their game plan here in the second period.
Yeah, definitely executed a lot of what they wanted to do in that period. What would you say from watching were some of the things they maybe needed to shore up to kind of close out this game now that they do have the 1-goal lead?
I still saw a few times, there are a little bit of turnovers here and there. We want to clean that up. But overall, I think they've been good for the most part. Like I said there, though, the turnovers, just be a little more cautious with the puck, a little bit more careful, and really know who you're going to pass to so you don't cause any of those turnovers.
Yeah, well, and one guy who really you don't see make a lot of turnovers is number 22 of Keegan Leach for Pilot Mound. Tell us what you've seen from him today.
Oh, man, yeah. Like you said, he barely causes turnovers, and there's been a few times where he's had the puck, and there's been guys on him, but he's been able to put the puck to safe areas, and, he's just a guy that's very calm with the puck. He can move the puck extremely well. He can, he's that quarterback on their power play you see often, the guy that's often moving the puck around, and he's really, like we said, he has elite edges. He's able to turn and shift around with the puck. He can do pretty much everything out there. I think he's one of the top guys today in today's game for Pilot Mound.
For sure, definitely one of the bright spots in Pilot Mountain's game here today. And Graham had kind of alluded to the coach for IHA had kind of alluded to a group by committee, or a kind of committee needed to win games, not really a one-on-one guy that's going to amaze you from IHA. What would you say they need to do to kind of step up here and maybe try to even this game up?
I think they ought to keep doing what they're doing. From what I've noticed, I think they've still been playing very good. Like you guys had mentioned, that goal came off a few rebounds in front, so it's not one you can really help sometimes, especially in the goaltender's sake. But I think they kind of need to do what Pilot Mountain's been doing. Get pucks to the net, get guys in front of the net, and especially get guys whacking away at that puck. I know I alluded in the first period's edition of Seth's Inside Scoop was that they needed to get shots on net and get in front of the goaltenders and kind of just get in their grill a little bit and cause some problems. I think that's really what IHA has to do in this third period to tie the game.
Yeah, one thing I've kind of noticed from IHA is they seem to come out really strong from after intermission. Is that something you think we'll see from them again in this third?
Yeah, definitely. If what the first two periods had proved. So I think this third period, there's a good chance they're going to come out fast again, and if that does happen for them, they got to get as many pucks to the net as possible, because we saw how much they were flying. So they got to get pucks, because Kean Hodgins has been absolutely unbelievable for Pilot Mound today. So they got to get pucks on net on him.
Yeah, definitely. He has been another bright spot along with Keegan Leach and some of the other players we've mentioned. We're going to close off this Inside Scoop with this. What are some of the things that you maybe think I believe I asked you what they need to do to finish out this game. What do you think? Who do you think IHA is going to lean on more? I know we said that they will kind of do it by committee, but who do you think is going to be kind of a lightning rod to spark their team?
Yeah, I think what you had said and the coaches said, it's going to be a team committee, but I think it's a guy we mentioned in the pregame show, Big Plume, who has been pretty good for them all year. And this game we've already seen him with a few chances, so I think he's going to come flying out in this third period and really hope to tie the game for his team. But in the larger picture of things, I do think it is going to be a whole cohesive unit for the team to all buy in together in order to get this game tied.
It'll be interesting to see which team is able to take this game, this one-goal game, by the horns, the bull by the horns, and kind of close it out here. We're going to send it to a quick commercial break, and we'll see you guys back here at Blackjack Stewart Arena in just a few after some messages from our sponsors.
The town of Stonewall is a great place to call home. Located just 25 kilometers north of Winnipeg, we offer our residents an abundance of services and amenities, from quality schools to a hospital with a fully functioning emergency room to great seniors housing. Our recreational facilities are second to none. The Veterans Memorial Sports Complex, the Heritage Arts Centre, Fines Field at Quarry Park, our paved walking paths, nature trails, and our jewel, Kinsman Lake. Stonewall has a strong base of businesses full of dedicated community-minded entrepreneurs that include a full range of retail and personal service businesses. Our industrial park has grown significantly in recent years, demonstrating the robust economy of our community and surrounding area. The quality of life experienced by our residents rivals any other community, which is why Stonewall is a great place to call home.
Welcome to Pilot Mound Hockey Academy, your world-class academic and hockey training facility created to maximize each student's athletic and academic potential. Blackjack Stewart Arena, home of the Buffalo, is inside the 46,000 square foot complex, as well as a curling rink and other facilities. The students have a unique combination of successful, well-rounded education at Pilot Mound Collegiate Institute and the professional hockey training in an encouraging community. The years of experience of on-ice coaching propel our students to the next level, both mentally and physically, in a professional environment.
Back here at Pilot Mound, Manitoba, at Blackjack Stewart Arena for this final game of the CSSHL U17 Prep Showcase in Pilot Mound between the Buffaloes U17 Prep Program and the International Hockey Academy U17 Prep Team. And Cody, looking at it, 1-0 for the Buffaloes after 2 periods. That goal coming from them in the second period by Carlos De Leon. But, you know, looking at it, IHA started off that second period strong, had Pilot Mound on their heels a bit to start things off with a strong forecheck, being aggressive. But as the period went along, the Buffaloes started to shift the momentum and started to generate some chances of their own off of the strong forecheck and some good zone exits, good zone entries as well. You know, looking at it, do you expect the game plan to be the same for the Buffaloes this time around, except having a stronger start to the period?
Definitely. I know talking there with Seth on Seth's Inside Scoop, we had talked about how, IHA, we've seen from these prior periods, they've come out firing all cylinders, and that's something maybe Pilot Mound hasn't quite done in these prior 2 periods. They have been able to get the lead, but in regards to, that full effort right from the drop of the puck, they haven't quite had that. They have kind of come out a little bit slow off the opening face-off in these periods today. They'll look to come out harder in this third to close it out.
Seth, I'll get your thoughts on this. The forecheck from the Buffaloes, especially just with picking pucks off high in the zone with passes that are intended to be breakout passes for IHA, as well as the Buffaloes starting to look better and better as this weekend goes along in their zone exits out of their own end and transition up.
Oh, yeah, definitely. They have cleaned up a lot of things in their own zone. I think, they're still, from time to time, they do throw the puck into some dangerous areas. But, for the most part, yeah, you're right, Graham. They have definitely turned it around in their own zone, and especially coming out on the breakout. I noticed, towards the beginning part of the season when we covered this team, it was a little struggle on their breakout, but now their breakout's looking really well, and I think they've been able to generate a lot of opportunities. In this game, they've played excellent hockey.
And you'd have to think that last week they had in Calgary where they got a huge win over the edge and played pretty strong after that. Tyne Prairie Hockey Academy last week ended up losing in the quarterfinals, but transitioning that strong play over into this weekend and looking like a more confident group of Buffaloes this time around.
Yeah, definitely the herd of Buffaloes here have looked good. They have definitely been coming together as the games roll on, and just looking like they've been building more and more chemistry as the year progresses.
And both teams right now, none of the teams are out on their benches. No teams have come out on the ice so far, but gotta let you guys know about the game coming up this afternoon, our final broadcast of the weekend. Not in this CSSHL U17 Showcase, as this is the final game of the showcase for this weekend in Pilot Mound, but we're going to see the U18 female Buffaloes go up against the Pembina Valley Hawks from the MFHL, so going to be very exciting to cover that game, getting to see the female teams in action coming up here today. But, looking at this IHA, Seth, definitely. I'm pretty sure you alluded to it in Seth's Inside Scoop. I didn't really hear too much because I was kind of away, not really listening to it. But IHA looking to get another strong start, another strong jump to start off this period.
Yeah, definitely. We've seen that they've come out hard, and for majority of the game, I think they've battled very well. I think this has been a very, very close game, and I think IHA is just going to want to continue their hot starts, but try to apply it to the whole period and keep on Pilot Mound. They're going to want to get some more shots, and they're really going to want to get on Cian Hodgins. They haven't been able to break through him tonight because he's been pretty excellent in net. So I think they just got to cause some problems in front, like I said in my Inside Scoop, and if they can get onto Cian Hodgins early in this third, I think there's a good chance they can come back in, but they have to play hard in order to get back into this game.
Cody, let's get your thoughts about number 73, Cian Hodgins. He's looked absolutely sensational in this game today, making a lot of good saves and really battling out there to keep that puck out of the net, getting it back into position when when things kind of break down in front of his net in the crease. Talk about how impressed you've been from his game today in this game.
Yeah, definitely watching him progress from the first couple games we've seen him. He is definitely tracking the puck quite well today. We had talked about goalie coach Gordy, been working with all these young men and women here for the academy, and it looks like Cian has really been picking up what Gordy's been laying down for him, taking a lot of the tips from a ex-pro in Gordy. When you have a guy who's played that kind of level of hockey, they got a lot of experience that you can take from, and looks like all the goaltenders here at Pilot Mound Hockey Academy are really taking what he says to heart. And Cian has looked sensational today.
And Gordy Tummelson has been very vocal when I've interviewed him on my show, Rise and Shine Manitoba, and here in the intermission interviews that he's been very pleased with not only a goaltender like Cian Hodgins, but all the goaltenders throughout all three programs here in the academy. We got both teams out here ready to go here for this third and final period of regulation. 20 more miles to go for Pilot Mound. Let's see if IHA is going to be able to come out and start strong in this period and keep it going and end up tying this game up at 1-1. Or whatever score it ends up, they end up having to tie it up at. But let's call the game now. It's Keegan Leach into the zone. He fires that puck around the boards. Kusterman's going to have that one picked off. Tried sending it down to Jack Smith. Puck's going to be to Jossinette. Going over to number 3, Trey Schofield. Sending it down low into the Buffalo zone. Puck's going to be to Lane Johnson, and that shot going to be turned away by the blocker of Cian Hodgins. And now Keegan Leach tried finding Izzy Amy there. It's going to be Jack Smith now. Getting closed off there. Baden Koss past the red line, sending it in and going off for a change. Buffalo's looking to break out. Sending the pass up to Laz Constant. Laz Constant unable to cradle that pass. Constant out with DeLeon and Takahashi. This line getting the only goal of this game for Pilot Mound, coming off of the stick of Carlos DeLeon. Takahashi going up to DeLeon. DeLeon, his shot going to be wide of the net. Now it's going to be to Sam Pickering. Pickering going to go to Bodnarchuk. Bodnarchuk off the backboards, trying to go back to Pickering, but that's going to be taken away by Pilot Mountain. Takahashi gloving that one down, but no room for him to go after that. Behind the net now. It's going to be turned over, taken away by Laz Constant. Big Plume sending that one up. It's going to go to Takahashi, to DeLeon. DeLeon's shot is going to be saved and covered up by number 33, Mason Cotro, for a stoppage in play.
Yeah, definitely. I know we've alluded to it numerous times here, but Cotro still just standing tall, trying to keep this a one-goal game and kicking all the pucks he can to keep it out of the net.
Jade Wendigo on the draw. It's going to be picked up by Price. Price now puts it on net, and that left post covered up nicely there by Cotro, keeping that one out, able to make the save. Trying to go across there was Madden to Deal. Price tried to play that one off the boards. Price gonna get it and break into the zone now. Price taking it wide. Gonna leave a pass there for number 19, Wendigo. And Wendigo unable to receive that pass. Riley Madden now skating with the puck. He's gonna lose possession of it, taken away by Jack Smith. That pass in the skates of Izzy Amy. Amy, they get a bit physical there, looks like. You guys can see that, and gonna get a whistle on the play. Result in a face-off right outside of the IHA zone.
Yeah, and it looks like Izzy Amy is he's back out there after that big hit he had taken late in that second period, and sure he'll be looking to put out his own stamp on this game with his own physicality.
Chartrand getting that puck back, and I just dropped my roster on the ice. That's a huge oopsie for me. Luckily, it's the Buffaloes roster. I got that pretty down pat, so at least I still have IHA's roster. We're going to be back here going to play. Izzy Amy going across to Kusterman's. That pass, missing him. Going to go up. Last Constant there to pick that off, and going to be sent out of the IHA zone now. Going to be stopped up there by Keen Hodgins. Nice maneuvering behind the net there by Chartrand. Last Constant leaving that puck for Chartrand, playing that up. Going to go across to Braden Bear. Bear going to send a pass to DeLeon. DeLeon tried sending that to the area of Takahashi. DeLeon getting that towards the net, but did not go there. It was blocked up by IHA. Now Pickering gonna play that up the boards to Big Plume. Big Plume's pass misfiring. Gonna be sent into the Buffalo zone, and gonna be an icing on the play for IHA, sending a face-off into their zone.
Yeah, it looks like they're going to get that Wendigo, Price, and Floyd line. They've looked good today. They've been generating by just kind of holding on to the puck. They've been a good puck possession line, I feel. Able to cycle a bit when it does come to the offensive zone.
Draw was won by Wendigo. Played back to Wendigo by Daryanka. Wendigo gonna send that one deeper into the zone. Big Plume now. He's gonna send a pass to a teammate. That's gonna be to Christensen. Christensen ended up trying to go back to Swampy. And it's gonna be taken away by the Buffaloes. Sent down for an icing, sending a draw into the Buffalo zone. And Seth, before the game, Jason Abramoff, head coach of IHA, didn't say this in the interview, but said that number 13, Tayson Swampy, and number 45, Caden Big Plume, have generated some good chemistry playing on a line together. What have you been impressed from their games today with the chemistry you've seen from them?
Yeah, they've been moving the puck together excellently, just knowing where the teammates are. And, Big Bloom is one of their guys that they look to generate offense. And, he's pretty good with anyone he plays with, and they've been able to generate quite a few chances today.
Glukov losing his stick after taking down Kustermans there. Kustermans could not get a step inside on him. And Izzy Amy protecting that puck nicely, leaving it for Smith. Smith now going to the point to Leach. Leach with the shot, low rebound there for Smith, and going to be stopped up and covered up by Cotro for another face-off in the IHA zone.
Yeah, nice energy shift by Izzy Amy, Kustermans, and Jack Smith. I'll make sure I get the name correct for Jack there and all his family out there at home listening to and watching our broadcast here.
Of course, I didn't tell you guys, but I talked to Jack Smith's dad in between periods here while you guys were doing Seth's Inside Scoop. I'm sure she's watching. Apparently, she watches all the games from home. Big shout-out to Grandma Smith for tuning in and watching the game today. Thank you for choosing ASTV Productions and watching the Buffaloes playing today's game between the International Hockey Academy. Of course, to watch Buffaloes hockey, ASTV Productions, the only place where you can watch it. So, that's a big plus there. Hey, Cody.
Yeah, big plus, and I do believe we are one of the only networks who is offering this color commentary, so it is a benefit for all you guys at home listening and watching us here.
We do fill a niche for sure, no doubt about it. Back to calling the game now. It's going to be number 7, Riel Chartrand, going over to number 17, DeLeon. Constant getting taken into the IHA zone. DeLeon circled back to not allow that play to be offside, and it gets sent down by the Buffaloes, and going to be an icing on the play. Going to send a draw into the Buffalo zone here.
Yeah, Constant looks like he was a little disappointed. He got tied up there and had to he fell down and wasn't able to develop a play there with DeLeon.
Jack Smith in on the draw on Tayson Swampy. Draw is going to be won by Smith. Going to be sent towards the net. IHA tries to get it down low there. Chartrand. Now he's going to play that around the boards to Izzy Amy. Izzy Amy now out of his own blue line. Trying to get that out. Unable to. Braden Bear going to end up sending that to Amy. And now it's going to be on Kusterman's stick. Kusterman's now going to send that to Smith. And Smith unable to receive that one. Smith going to go to Chartrand. Chartrand tries going to Amy, but nice block with the stick there by IHA. Amy behind the IHA net. Tries going out front to Smith in the low slot, but that one hitting in IHA player's skate, which disrupted it. Chartrand going to play it to Braden Bear. Amy with a nice dangle there. Amy going to send it into the zone and go off for a change. Now it's going to be picked up by Jade Wendigo. Wendigo now with the puck. He's going to get closed off there, and that's going to be taken the other way by IHA, and going to be an offside on the play.
Yeah, that was a nice momentum shift there, kind of led by Izzy Amy, I thought. He kind of was kind of the catalyst on that sequence to kind of generate some momentum for Pilot Mound there.
Now draw's going to be won by IHA. Going to be sent into the Buffalo zone. Bo Bannerman back there to retrieve that puck, plays it off the boards, the backboards to Keegan Leach. Keegan Leach getting physical there, taking out Kessler Deal. Now it's going to be blocked by Wendigo there. He's going to go off for a line change. DeLeon and Constant now on for the Buffaloes. Now puck's going to be sent down low. A shot from a weird angle. Saved by Kean Hodgins. Puck's going to be played around the boards here down low. It's going to be Zane Price going to send that pass to Constant. And no icing here on the play. Constant getting that puck, ending up retrieving it. And he's going to get that taken away. And Laz Constant with it in his own end now, going to send a pass to Corey Nilsson. Now, at the top of the zone, a pass at the top of the left circle. Shot on by number 71, Sam Jossenet, and covered up by Keane Hodgins. And Cody, got to get your opinion on just that pass attempt there from Zane Price to Laz Constant that just missed.
Yeah, that was just nice vision to see and make that pass there and almost send Laz on a breakaway there. Unfortunately, not able to quite cradle it in 100% and went into the corner, but still able to get some offensive, some of the offense going.
The Kustermans, and that is going to be, I believe, an offside on the play. Yep, offside, going to get a draw outside of the IHA zone.
You know, I'm going to go ahead and say that with these, looks like we maybe are going to penalty kill for the Pilot Mound Buffalo. I don't believe I caught the penalty on that one, Graham.
Looks like you are not correct there, Cody. I'm not sure what's happening there.
Well, it looked like Keegan Leach had gone to the box, but I think I might be wrong.
It did look like he did, but of course it is kind of hard to see from where we are, Cody. So no matter, we're back to play here. It's going to be picked off by Jack Smith to number 3, Kustermans, getting that one taken away. It's going to go to number 37, Sam Pickering, sent in by number 21, Baden Koss. Jack Smith down low in the Buffalo zone. Goes to Chartrand. Chartrand playing that up to Price. And a nice angle there, and a better glove save from Kean Hodgins on number 9, Kessler Deal. And going to get a stoppage in play here with just over 10 minutes gone in this period. Under 10 minutes left. 9:50 remaining in this third period. Score remains the same as when we started this period. 1-0 for the Buffaloes. So clarification on that call on why Keegan Leach went to the penalty box. It ended up being a coincidental penalty. So that is why we're still on 5-on-5 here. It's going to be in the Buffalo zone. Zane Price. It's going to be to Wendigo. Wendigo trying to cut through the middle there, but gets that sticked away. Big Plume now with the puck. It's going to go to Madden. Madden shot, and that's going to be saved by Kean Hodgins. And Kean Hodgins making a tough save there, through a bunch of bodies.
Yeah, it was good vision by Kean to, kind of look his way and locate that puck through all the bodies, as you mentioned there, Graham. And, it is also nice to get some of that clarification on why we had Keegan Leach go to the box there.
Now it's going to be number 5, Bo Bannerman picking it up. He's going to send that to Constant. Constant tried sending that one out of the zone with a cross-ice pass. And now IHA going to take this one offside. And going to get a face-off just outside of the Buffalo zone after that offside call.
And just kind of looking at the line matching here for Pilot Mound, I do like the combination of Takahashi, DeLeon, and Constant. I think that all three of them kind of complement each other and pick up each other's weaknesses and complement them with their strengths.
Constant sends that to DeLeon, and going to be an offside on the play. Constant unhappy on that one, looking to the ceiling. Always the worst when you're that player who ends up kind of squandering a chance when you go offside. Obviously not on purpose, but just sucks at the end of the day.
Yeah, I know we said on yesterday's broadcast, it's always a game of inches. Well, quite literally, it is a game of inches where Constant would have been inches offside.
Bo Bannerman back to recover. It's going to be Big Plume there. Hard on the forecheck. Big Plume ends up dropping his glove. Not sure if you guys could see that. It's going to be picked up by Constant. Constant over to Takahashi. Takahashi going to play that off the boards. Takahashi trying to catch up to it. Still chipping that puck forward. Constant now out front, and that one going to miss DeLeon there. And now Constant with a nice play. Constant going to take that around the net. Go out to D-Man and Chartrand. Chartrand shoots. Rebound given up, but can't be put on net by Takahashi. Constant battling along the boards. Going to be Tayson Swampy picking it up. Swampy going to send a pass through the stick of Constant there to Joss Net. Buffalo's playing it back into their zone. Chartrand, he's going to whiff on the pass there, and that's going to end up going to Kean Hodgins, and Hodgins going to cover it up. 7:28 remaining here in this third period. It's 1-0 for the Buffaloes. IHA leading the shot totals 31-30 here in this third period.
And just bringing it back to that sequence, as long as the IHA player only dropped one glove, Graham, I think we're going to be good. As long as he doesn't drop that second one, then we might have some problems.
Might be in a bit of trouble there then, hey, Cody?
Yeah, it might be not something we're going to see today.
Back to play now. It's out to the high slot. Shot not able to get through. I believe that is Chad Christensen, number 85 AP player. And number 16, Maddox Daryanka, going to send that up to Amy. Amy tries to put a pass to Smith through his legs with the backhand there, but wasn't hard enough. Amy getting physical now, able to continue now with the puck. Amy is going to absorb that and actually give out a hit, knocking down number 37, Sam Pickering. Pickering taking the puck now, though. Pickering going to look to take it wide here on Leach. Number 37 going up against number 22, Keegan Leach, there in the corner. And puck's going to be sent out of the Buffalo zone into IHA's zone. IHA looking to go for a stretch pass. It's going to end up in the glove of Kean Hodgins, and we'll get a stoppage in play here once again, getting a face-off inside of the Buffalo zone. And Seth, nice to have you back here once again. You were working the camera while our producer Glenn Munford was, I'm not sure where he went, but nice to have you back once again.
Yeah, it's good to be back. I got to watch the game though this time, at least when I was.
That's a big plus there, man.
Yeah, exactly.
Draws one by the Buffaloes. Keegan Leach going to send that to Laz Constant. Laz Constant going to Send across, ice pass to Takahashi. Takahashi stops up, shoots, and that one unable to beat Cotro. Save made there by Kian Hodgins. DeLeon looking around, scanning. Tries finding Takahashi, but that pass unsuccessful. In the neutral zone now, Diol sends that one off the boards into the Pilot Mound zone. Daryanka retrieving with the puck. He goes behind his net. Takahashi goes to Constant, but that one misses. And that is going to be gloved there by Hodgins, leaving it for Chartrand. Chartrand going to Constant. Constant with a nice dangle there in his own end. Going to Takahashi. He gets the puck back now as Constant. Last Constant now going off for a change. Price and Floyd, and now Wendigo on for the Buffaloes. To the point, it's going to be mishandled there. At the point by number 5, Corwin Brost. Now it's going to be up to Swampy. Swampy going to go to Big Plume. Big Plume now shoots. Getting a piece of that with the glove was Hodgins. Back down low to Big Plume. Big Plume now with the puck. He's going to get that to Swampy. Swampy now. He's going to leave that for Big Plume after getting closed off behind the net. 2 Buffaloes players there behind the net. It's going to be number 26, Braden Bear. Goes up the boards. The Buffaloes now coming in. The neutral zone. Going to send that one into the IHA zone with just under 4 minutes remaining in this game. Buffaloes with a 1-0 lead here late in this game. And there's going to be a big hit there from Izzy Amy. Getting physical at the far boards. Schofield now sending that up. Chartrand going to Leach. Leach goes to Izzy Amy. Amy going to have 3 guys come to his area to close him off. And that's going to be to Jack Smith. Smith getting rubbed out, brought down there. Nice play there by Schofield. Schofield getting a nice stick on Leach's attempt to play that off the boards. Kustermans gets a stick on it there on that attempt to put it in by number 37, Sam Pickering. Going off the boards now is the Buffaloes, and that will go down for an icing with 2:52 left in this third period, this final period of regulation. 1-0, the Buffaloes lead.
Yeah, and I know with only 3 minutes left, I don't want to say the word yet, but Kian Hodgins has been looking really good and is maybe looking for his first goose egg of the year.
I don't know if that's a good idea there, Cody. Seems like everything you say, the opposite comes true. So
that's why I waited till we're late in the game.
For the Buffalo's sake, they're hoping that Cody Wall does not curse their goaltender here.
I might be off the broadcast if I curse him.
Rod Collins will definitely have some words for you there, Cody.
Maybe end up with a black eye or two if I curse the Buffalo here.
It could happen, could happen. We'll have to wait and see what happens in the final minutes of this third period.
No need to jump the shark, as they say. Right, Cody?
That's for sure.
Last constant getting that to Maddox Daryanka. Daryanka gonna play that one in. Sam Takahashi plays that down low to DeLeon. DeLeon tied up there. It's going to be recovered by IHA. Up to Riley Madden. Madden now. He's going to try sending that on net, but Daryanka there covering it up. Knocked down nicely with the glove there by an IHA player. Constant now. Going to tight turn delay. At the left face-off circle, it's going to be DeLeon getting that one on net, but making the save there was Cotro. Swampy now in the neutral zone, through into the Buffalo zone now. Passed across to Deal. Deal now with it. It's going to go to Jossanet. Jossanet, his shot going to end up being saved. That shot, not from Jossanet, ended up being saved. Jossanet now coming in. Jossanet trying to dangle past, but shut down by the Buffaloes. Coming up on a minute to play here in this third period. The net is empty for IHA. Swampy leaving that for Diol. Diol to Jossanet. Jossanet shot getting towards the net, and Hodgins going to reach out there with the glove and cover it up here with 57.5 seconds left in this third period. IHA with the goalie pulled. They got an extra attacker at a 6-on-5 for them.
Yeah, IHA is definitely in make or break it mode right now. It's either now or never. They've got to put up a goal if they want to tie this game, and they're going to be really pushing here in the end of this third period.
And Swampy signaling to the ref for a timeout. And looks like they won't be able to get one here.
Not sure why.
Now it's going to be Lane Johnson taking the draw for IHA. And getting some clarification here, Cody. I think you heard that better than me explain to the fans here.
Yeah, just over here in the ref there said that there is a new rule here that once the face-off, I guess the ref is in the face-off and they're ready to drop the puck, you can't call a timeout at that point. So it looks like that is why the timeout was nullified.
Draw is won by the Buffaloes. Getting pinned up behind the net. 3 IHA players there, 2 players for the Buffaloes. Sending that towards the front of the net. Saved by Hodgins. And the Buffaloes getting that one out. And there will be an icing on the play. And looks like now we will get a timeout for IHA. And Kean Hodgins, boys, just coming out time and time again in this game and coming up big for his squad here this morning.
Definitely been he's definitely been making key saves at the right time, and especially in a close game.
Yeah, definitely. I think, we haven't given too much away, but I think I know who everyone's first star of the game is. I'm pretty sure the people at home know it too, but we're still not going to say anything, but I'm pretty sure everyone knows who the first star of the game is here tonight.
By the way, to find out who that player of the game will be, tune in to our short little post-game show. Not really a show, but post-game that we're going to do here after the game between the Buffaloes and IHA. IHA sending out their best here with the extra man. Going to be Lane Johnson tried to get that one down low, but a nice play there by Takahashi. Last Constant chasing it down. Constant going to look to eat this one on the boards. Keep this puck along the boards. Down to 15 seconds. The strategy's working nicely. He's getting cross-checked and everything, but Constant staying strong, standing tall. And it's going to be DeLeon going to send that in for a goal. And there you have it, number 17. With his second goal of the game. And that will do it here. With 4.8 seconds left, the Buffaloes lead 2-0.
And that goal stemmed from Last Constant being able to hold that puck in the zone and being able to just have guys. There was guys all over him, and he was able to keep the puck. And when it finally did come out, it was turned over to DeLeon, and he was easily able to bury that.
And the Buffaloes, a successful weekend for them here at the CSSHL Showcase, finishing with a 2-1 record on the weekend. And for IHA, a hard-fought game, but for the 4th time this weekend, they end up going into the loss column. 0-4 for them this weekend, but gotta give praise to them about them never quitting in this game, continuing to push the Buffaloes.
Yeah, definitely very inspiring game. But if you're IHA and all the IHA fans, they showed that they didn't really quit in this game, really giving it their all. Just goaltending battle back and forth here is really what you're going to credit this to.
Yeah, both teams played an excellent game, and unfortunately for IHA, they weren't able to put up a goal on the board, but they had a lot of chances, and they were stoned at the other end by just a goalie who was playing fantastic in Cian Hodgins.
Before we get into the player of the game for today's contest, we will up to you guys if we'll pick one or two, but that goal by the Buffaloes was brought to you by Murray Chrysler in Morden and Carmen. So let's get to it. The player of the game brought to you by Align Your Mind. What are we thinking? Are we thinking only one player of the game, or one from each side, both Buffaloes and IHA?
I think today's game merits, we go with two. We had two teams that fought hard and really, yes, there is a winner and a loser in this game, but just two hard-fought teams out there today. So I think we'll go with two.
Yeah, okay, well, without further ado, you're going to let me go first, so I think I'm going to steal the two main picks of the day. I'm going to have to go with, Cian Hodgins and then Mason Cotterill. Both goaltenders were fantastic. We were talking about how good Cian was, which he was incredible today, but, Mason deserves some credit, too, because he held his team in there lots today and made some unbelievable saves as well, so I got to go with both goaltenders.
Yeah, definitely both goaltenders looked good today, but I'm going to go with our goal scorer, or both our goal scorers for today, and that was Carlos De Leon getting both the goals that was able to put Pilot Mound ahead. And, for international, I feel like for them, I'll have to copy you, Seth. I apologize. Mason Cotterill was just a stud for his team today, and really was head and shoulders the reason why his team was able to stay in this game.
Yeah, definitely. No, I got to agree with you. No worries in copying there. Yeah, he was definitely the number one guy there today, and I got to agree.
Yeah, and honestly, if Cody picked the same two, I think it would be warranted in this case, because both those goaltenders today, Mason Cotterill for IHA and the goaltender on the winning side for the Buffaloes, Cian Hodgins, round of applause for them. They should give themselves a pat on the back after this game, because they deserved it, deserved all the praise that you guys were giving them today, as well as the rest of us. We're going to end off this broadcast, but before we do that, just got to give you guys our third period sponsor. This third period was brought to you by Dokes Bulk Fuels. For all your petroleum needs, contact Dokes Bulk Fuels today. And we ain't done here for ASTV Productions at Pilot Mound for this weekend. Coming up at 1:30 p.m., we're going to be seeing some female hockey, an exhibition game between the female U18 Buffaloes from Pilot Mound Hockey Academy taking on the Pembina Valley Hawks from the Manitoba Female Hockey League. And yeah, until then, folks, have a wonderful rest of your day. Hopefully you tune into this 1:30 game coming up, because it should be a good one between these two female teams. Graham Forsyth here, play-by-play commentator, along with Cody Wall, color commentator, and the third man on our crew to my left, Seth Rock, signing off for now. Until 1:30, folks, we'll see you then, but until then, you guys take care. Peace out, everybody.